Greetings, my Scorpios. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, here to do you all's August 2019 General Love Reading. This will be for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Cross watchers, you are welcome to the video. However, I will be reading from the perspective of the Scorpio. Take the energies as they apply. Leave what does not. We've got a beautiful reading for y'all today. I pulled a crown, meditated on it, and this is what we've got. We've got number 12, Quantum Quattro, and that is coming from the Crystal Oracle, and we also have from the Chakra Wisdom the cards of Creation and Quest. Now, first of all, I just want to say when it comes to Quantum Quattro, it's basically talking about how you can't heal anyone or influence their behaviors. And I don't believe that's something that you have been doing anymore. I feel like you've stopped, and that's what allowed you to realize that it enhances your own well-being. The moment you stop trying to do for others what they won't do for themselves is the moment you get it, okay? This is the moment we stop the masochistic behavior. This is the moment that we stop depleting our energy. This is the moment where we break that cycle where our views that we had built up because of an unfortunate situation, you know, that stemmed from, like, let me put it like this. You know, say you constantly did everything for your ex, right? As far as being the shoulder for them to cry on, building them up when they were sad, being that emotional center and core, right? Like some true queen or king of cups type energy. They never gave it back to you, and what you started to do was like resent that person, which in turn had you resent or question parts of yourself. And instead of saying, hey, you know, maybe I should just get to situations that won't break me down like this so I won't have a skewed mindset on what a relationship is or what love is, you know, like that route of thinking, okay? So it's like you're taking full responsibility for everything that's going on in the month of August, and it's allowing you to become very, very free, okay? And it allows you to heal on a level that not only you haven't been able to before, but a lot of people recognize and are highly attracted to, except the people that you will be attracting as you raise your vibrations are people who can actually give back to you, those who want to give back to you. And it might catch you off guard because before we even pull tarot, I feel like it may catch you off guard to finally meet people who are telling you the things that they want to do for you, who are, you know, they're asking what they can do for you. They're asking how you are. And once you tell them, they go deeper into that conversation instead of jumping into how they are. You know, these are the things that are going to come into fruition. Part of the card of, well, parts of both cards here, Creation and Quest. On this journey here, you're creating a new life, all right? We're talking about divine feminine energy to where you are nurturing yourself, your surroundings, your crafts, your friends, and there's this collective growth that's happening around, you know, your existence, your bubble. I feel as though many of you who used to write, but there was a relationship that may have halted that, an occurrence that may have halted that, someone who really shot down your belief. Ooh, I'm sensing for some of you, this is, you may have been dealing with someone who didn't believe in your creative art forms, may have bashed them, made fun of them, never really showed much interest. I see many of you may be painters. I'm getting painters, drawers, singers. Yeah. Whatever you're, but you know, it could be extending into anything. Writing, like I'm getting the messages of poetry, you know, the ebb and flow of poetry. Many of y'all weren't even appreciated in your forms of creation. So you're gonna come across people who begin to do that. And it's going to allow you to feel comfortable expressing yourself again. I feel like many of you are going to be tapped into that inner child. So it's going to allow you to be freer sooner, if that makes any sense. Because you're able to tap into such a youthful, innocent nature, you know, bringing you back to your core, it's as if nothing can stop you. That you're going to show the world. That's the message that I'm getting. You're going to show the world. And it's very optimistic and it's very positive, and I don't know what you've got cooking, but there are things that Leo season is bringing about that I think you're ready to share, you know. A lot of things are going to come into fruition here. The beginning of August. Let's go ahead and get into some tarot. I'll pull a few cards. Okay. Got the Three of Cups. The Emir of Cups came out, the Emir of Wands came out with the Malik of Disc. And then we got the Nine of Wands. So you're focusing on your happiness here. And as it pertains to love, Scorpio, I feel like you understand the type of offers that you will and won't accept. Okay. With the Emir of Wands in reverse, I feel as though, you know, people have to show you a little something different. They can show you that they're attracted to you. They can come in quickly and, you know, try to swoop you off your feet and show that they're passionate. But I feel as though there's a level of immaturity that you sense highly, that you can smell from like a mile away. And at minimum, you know you want nothing more, like nothing less than a king or a queen. But the Malik of Disc is coming up as far as where your direction has shifted. Now the Nine of Wands is telling me that you have your proper boundaries set to filter. And at the same time, you're okay with being alone until you figure it all out. But someone's gonna have to come to you promising you or giving you the same security that you give them, and the same comforts to know that that you can trust them, and that all will be well for the long run, because you're looking for longevity. Like none of this in and out, fly by night energy, you know, come quick with the passion, and then all of a sudden they can't deal with a problem when it arises, and they want to go cheat, and they want to run off, or they want to, you know, cut off communication or do something to try to scorn you, Scorpio. I feel as though you have been choosing to not use your stinger lately, because, you know, as you continue to ascend all the way up to the eagle and the phoenix, you don't have time to prove that you can hurt someone else the way they feel as though they have to prove to you, you know. So you're looking for some big boy or big girl shit. Okay? And I think in the month of August, though, what you will be doing is you will be celebrating a lot. There may be a lot of birthdays coming up that you're going to celebrate. There may be some weddings that you're attending, housewarming parties. I'm seeing that you may have just moved yourself. But there are going to be a lot of festivities that are coming up. I don't know, you might be a little out of the energy to try to keep up with it, but there's going to be something that keeps you going here. Oh. Yeah, there's something that is going to keep you going, and I think what that is, you know, on the intuitive level, because, you know, what it's going to be is you're going out to these obligatory things, like, you know, it's fucking Joseph's birthday, so you have to go eat dinner with them, and so-and-so's going to bring so-and-so, and blah, 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 and then there's a barbecue this day, and la, 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 and, you know, August it's just going to seem to be really popping for you. And you're going to wonder, like, man, I'm tired. I don't even know where I'm going. Like, I don't even give a, you know, fuck at this point to just be like, hey, like, I'm sorry I can't make it, you know, because you're, you know, ever the pleaser, Scorpio. But it's going to get to the point where you meet someone, I feel, and it's gonna catch you off guard. It's gonna be kind of eerie and awing, but you're gonna be like, ooh, wait, and it's kind of all gonna make sense why, you know, like why everything has been going on to this point, like why you may have been going out. And I think that guard's gonna kind of come down. The arena, because I think with the Amir of Wands in reverse and the Malik of Disc, what it's also talking about in duality is the arena in which you'll meet this person in will be so unbefitting of what you find. It's just like one of those cliche examples where they say you won't meet your husband in a bar, right? You know, generally the case, I'd imagine there are people that have. But anyways, the point is it's going to be in one of those uncanny spots and environments where you wouldn't expect to meet someone on such a level that you tend to resonate with. I'm seeing in my mind, as I sip my tea, like the ending of a soiree, right? And, you know, there's a guy who has been chatting up a girl. Now, of course, it could be vice versa, 2 women or 2 men. But what I'm seeing in my mind as far as it may apply to the collective who comes across this is, you know, you have a guy chatting up a girl at the end of a soiree, and, you know, all the people around, y'all's mutual friends, kind of knew that y'all were vibing, kind of knew that y'all were hitting it off, and there might be a little surprise that they had set this up for y'all. You might find out that this was a love setup, but either way, people aren't going to expect it to go as well as it is. And there are going to be a little eyes around y'all, so on and so forth. And I think people are already going to be sniffing on what the next move is before you do, Scorpio. This is why I'm saying it's going to catch you off guard, because that intuition is usually sharp. But you know, the guy, the individual, like, because this is going to be for some women out here. This is like what I'm seeing in my mind as a vision. So this is going to be for some women out here, hetero women. The guy's going to know, and the people are going to know. But like, I feel like in a sense, you're still going to have a little bit of this 9 of Wands energy, Scorpio. And it's going to be like, okay, so, and you know in your mind it's nearing the goodbye and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, well, you know, it was really nice to meet you and yada, yada, yada. And you're like, okay, so he's going to ask for my number? I don't know. If not, cool, we'll see each other around. You know, 9 times out of 10, he may add you on Facebook. The person that this applies to, they always find a way to get in contact with you, so you don't usually have to worry about that. And people are drawn to Scorpios that way anyways, they'll find you. But he instead kind of asks what you're doing after this. And you kind of have like an after first date on that night. And I don't see sex involved, okay? But I see something just going like that. And as you like kind of go with the flow of the energy, like you just kind of fall into something really serendipitously and really quickly. Again, that's, you know, the vision that I get for some people out there. There will be variations, I feel, of similar uncanny occasions for others of you, particular to your circumstance. But yeah, it's going to be something like that. Should I just get some goddess guidance for y'all? Yeah, I guess one more tarot of the Moors. Oh Lord, oh Lord. The sun. You gonna tell me the possibilities ain't endless? Well, okay. And 'tis the season, y'all. 'Tis Leo season, and that might be exactly who's coming in for you, Scorpio. I don't know. But the sun is definitely showing that this is going to be it, you know, as far as what you've been looking for. Illumination onto a new relationship, a new start, a new quest, creating a new quest. Riding the camel into the sun, creating a new quest. I love how visible the other planets on there are. Oh yeah, Vesta, home. Y'all know what this card is for me. Your household situation is improving either through a healthy change, either through a move or a healthy change of occupants. Like I said, many of y'all have just moved. We'll be celebrating, like, you know, a housewarming, shindig, soiree, something like that. Many of you could expect to quickly move in with this individual. They may propose that to you, and they may make it sound really good. Again, they're coming up as the Malik of Disc. So y'all have the passion and the connection. You know, you feel like there's trust there. They can tell you the ways they can, you know, help you with what you're trying to do financially and contribute. Talk about how y'all can save. Really put those things out there to make it sound good. Oh, hey, didn't you want to go back to school? Well, and they might even say some shit like, I have an extra bedroom in my place. Knowing damn well y'all would be sharing one. But, you know, I don't know, this person is interestingly, you know, though they have the Malik of Disc energy, they're going to be, I don't know if they're going to come in quickly, but at least they're going to be very stern and decisive and direct with what they want and what their intentions are. But it's to build a future with you. The Sun and my home card are telling me that it's definitely about building security with someone, like an improving foundational situation. So that's what I've got for you for August. Enjoy, Scorpios.